You can call me rebellious, you can call me a freak. Times are dark and my future's bleak. I've been caged like a lion for 20 years. I'll let you hear my battle cry loud and clear. My enemies have been coming after me. I live my life like a vigilante. They want me dead, so I hide in the trees. I only come out at night and at full speed. This time I will stand and fight. I have nothing left to lose in this life. There's a place where the wild roam free, and in my mind, that's where I will be. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was told to be quiet, I was told to be small, I was told to keep my back to the wall. When my mother gave birth to a firebrand, she said, there goes the girl who'll take a stand. The kingdom's ruled by the powers that be. I've seen the towers rise, I've seen them fall. The courts were rigged, but I am not guilty. I was locked in chains, but I will be free. This time I will stand and fight. I have nothing left to lose in this life. There's a place where the wild roam free, and in my mind, that's where I will be. I've been burned, I've been bruised, I've been pushed to the edge, and I've never refused. The battle's been long, the road has been tough, but I'm made of fire, I'm made of blood, and I'm never enough. I'll rise from the ashes, I'll tear down the walls. I'll shout from the rooftops, I'll answer the call. They try to break me, they try to keep me down, but I've been building something that's shaking the ground. They say I'm too much, that I'm far too wild, but they don't know the power of a fearless child. I've got the heart of a lion, the soul of a storm. I'll turn their rules into dust, reform their fall. This time I will stand and fight. I have nothing left to lose in this life. There's a place where the wild roam free, and in my mind, that's where I will be. So let them come, let them try to break me. I'll never bow, I'll never be what they want me to be. This is my time, Flags rise from tombstones, each with a creed, chanted through crosshairs, fed to the need. Temples of prophet, soaked in prayer, soldiers baptized in the smoke-filled air, marching to hymns, twisted by kings, truth mutilated by puppet strings. The faithful fall where merchants thrive, salvation's dead soul to survive. Thrones of dust built on the bones, heaven born with corrupted tones, echoes of gods in oil and steel, blinded by faith, too numb to feel. Scripture synced with martyrs' cries, holy men with beggar ties, sanctioned raids in sacred names, burning hope in holy flames. Children dream in cratered lands, while prophets trade with bloodstained hands. Armies preach with bullet psalms, silence paid for twisted arms. Thrones of dust built on the bones, heaven born with corrupted tones, echoes of gods in oil and steel, blinded by faith, too numb to feel. for gain. Die for orders, etched in chains. Flags don't feel, flags don't bleed, but you do, you always do. But it was only grief. Their God is war, and you were their belief. Of empires we rise with the storm. Hammers held high, our legacy sworn. Through thunder and fire, our banners ignite. We write for the lost and we stand for the right. The call has been spoken, the oath now awake. For glory and honor, the earth starts to quake. Steelblood Brotherhood, hear the sky roar. Bound by the battle, forged in the war. Raise your fist to the gods of flame. Together we strike, we carve our name. We march on the edge where legends are born. With scars like our armor, pride like a horn. No chains could have silenced the roar in our chest. We ride through the night, we give them no rest. The winds scream of valor, the drums never fade. Our saga will echo through mountain and blade. Steelblood Brotherhood, hear the sky roar. Bound by the battle, forged in the war. Raise your fist to the gods of flame. Together we strike, we carve our name. We are the thunder, we are the flame, we are the myth they fear tonight. thunder, where sails were teeth and oaths were blades. Our king once rose beneath the wave and cursed the hearts that dead in devours the moonlight, storms arise from buried hate. Sirens chant their cruel invokings, guiding fools toward shattered fate. We carved a course through ancient waters, maps inked with the blood of kings. The helm shook in Poseidon's laughter, a crew enslaved by icy strength. The seas flow truths in roars and silence, each wave a tale, each wind a curse. My hands bled on the wheel of violence to turn or sink or see forwards. Rise, O wrath of the seaborn god, strike down pride with trident flame. We sail through doom to reach the dawn, or die with glory in our name. A beast of foam and scale awakened, desires the depth of sailors' graves. He dragged our past through time forsaken. No man returns the way he came. Oh, Father Skies, oh, Mother Tide, bear witness as I stand defied. If they decrease, my bones be lost. Let legends weigh what life has caused. Rise, oh, wrath of the seaborn god, your rage won't drown what I defend. Through fire and flood, my oath remains to sail beyond and meet my end.
In the circle drawn by fire, I saw the veil between worlds expire.
Midnight sky began to scream. Cracks in heaven tore the dream. Echoes call me through the black. Serpent's breath upon my back. Eyes ablaze in blood red flame. Chanting tongues that knew my name. Sealed my fate with cursed design. Crossed the gate, left light behind. I walk the path the ancients sealed, where sacred truths are never healed. The serpent sings where saints once kneeled, and gods of ash to mend the yield. Temples fell with thunder's cry, chained in
it chose me.
With bloody hands, sailing down. Red, white, and veiled, wrapped in scripts that rocks and stone. Steel-jawed sergeants stoke the furnace hot, filling the ranks with nameless rot. Promises etched on a ration tin, tasted like rust against the skin. Vision arrows through rifle sights, dirty forged and fear-struck knights, marching through the thunder. Bodies feed the gears, values pulverized beneath the cavalcade of spears. Shattered bones advance where the reaper calls, sacrifice transcribed on barricade and walls. Carbine cadence hammers hollow shells, echoes paint corridors of splintered hell. Tactics scribes gamble veins and fate, rolling loaded dice at the heavens gate. Copper clouds rain incendiary dread, parades of valor for the freshly dead. Brass casings scatter like scattered prayers, glinting beneath the corners glass. Calloused hearts beat iron drums, conscience numb as chaos comes, marching to the thunder. Bodies feed the gears, values pulverized beneath the cavalcade of spears. Shattered bonds advance where the reaper calls, sacrifice transcribed on barricade and walls. Paper crowns draft obituary maps, ink runs black across a world collapsed. Lies unfold like crimson flags, hope exhales in body bags. Left flank bleeds, right flank bleeds, front line bleeds. Command! Storm into the furnace, flesh ignites the wheels. Wheels smolder under mechanized ideals. Shattered bonds converge where oblivion sprawls. Legacy dissolved among the bullet-scarred halls. You're out! We were born in the glitch of the system's breath, programmed lies from the cradle to death. They print the facts, redact the truth, rewrite the past and pollute the youth. Textbook chains and curriculum blades, history bled out, memory fades. Slogans echo while the people sleep, but beneath our boots, the violence raise a signal through the static haze. Truth ain't dead, it's just been they can't ignore. Feeding the beast through compliance screens, scroll-fed rage, synthetic dreams, digital priests in silicone robes preach from pulpits of binary code. Echo chambers lined in gold, where freedom's bought and rebels sold. But I see the wires beneath the skin, and I won't let the virus win. Ink-stained hands build empires tall, but with a fracture in their wall. Crack the code, break the silence down, rip the wires out the circuit crown. Voices rise like thunder's war, with a glitch they can't ignore. You taught obedience as peace, conformity as freedom's leash. Now we carve new truths in steel. We ain't the herd, you're what will be. They silence you, shout louder, they blind you. See clearer, they cage your mind. Burn the battery, system error, now reset the error. Crack the code, break the silence down, rip the wires out the circuit crown. Voices rise like thunder's war, with a glitch they can't ignore. Crack the sky, watch the tyrants fall, tear the mask from behind the wall. March of millions, storm the core, with a glitch they can't ignore. From the ashes of empires and gods laid to rest, we rise with a flame carved deep in our chest. Banners of thunder raised over the stone, brothers of battle by metal we know. Forged in the fire of hammers and stars, we ride into war on obsidian bars. Our blood is the ink that legends still crave. Our oath is unbroken, our souls never slave. By moonlight and vengeance we summon the call. In steel-bound communion we never shall fall. We ride with the covenant of steel, bound in the thunder, unchained and real. Through shadow and flame,
split heavens in two. Drums of the gods lead the chosen few. Each chord is a weapon, each riff is a right. We summon the old ones to march into night. Beneath molten beats, strike with the fury of 10,000 suns, unite in the forge where the prophecy runs. We ride with the covenant of steel, bound in the thunder, untainted real, through shadow and flame. We carve our decree, the lords of the sound, forever we're free. On the mountain of skulls, we make our stand, with leather and lightning gripped in our hand. Sworn by the fire, sworn by the roar, brothers and sisters of metal and war. We ride, we fight, we bleed for the flame burning into the night. Covenant of steel, unbroken seal, metal is truth, and the scars are